Welcome again, Amy. Today in this lecture I'd like to show you a little bit about how to put new agendas and minutes up on the website. So let's take a look at agendas first, and we're a little bit behind on agendas. So I'm going to click on meeting schedules and agendas. So the village board schedule, I always put the most recent first meeting of the month. Now we should have an agenda here for the April 14th meeting. I know that was a kind of a slim agenda, but we probably should put it up here. So I don't have that agenda, but let's pretend I did. The other thing is this agenda is the second meeting, so why don't we just hold off for that? When you get an agenda for February 25th, then not February 25th, it'll be our April 28th meeting. That's where you'll put this. So, all right, let's say I want to update an agenda. So, let's say the most recent one, which is the April 14th. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put the actual correct one in here because I don't have it, but let me just show you. I'm going to get it out of here, but so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the dashboard. And the first thing I do is I upload the document in PDF form. Okay, and the reason I do PDF form is because when someone clicks on a PDF link, it opens automatically on their computer. If you upload it as a Microsoft Word document, then we got problems, because then if the person doesn't have Word, they can't open it, or it's going to come up with a box to say, do you want to save this or do you want to open it with this file? So PDF is the way to go. All right, so first thing is you get into the dashboard and you go into media and you're going to do add new. Okay, so hit add new. And we got to upload the PDF document. Okay, so it says upload new media. So we're going to select a file. All right, let me just show you down in here before we get into that. So this is where I've put all the agendas. Now you'll notice that every agenda has both a Word and a PDF form, because Linda, although I showed her and asked her to send things to me in PDF form, she never did it. Here's how you just do it in case you don't know. Okay, so if you have a document that is in Word, okay, all you have to do to create a PDF of it is just go to File, go to Save As. All right, just use the same name you had there, and then just do the drop down Save As Type and go to PDF. Click. All right, then hit Save. All right, it says I already have that, so I'm not going to do it. But that's all it takes. That's all Linda had to do, but I don't know, she didn't want to do it or whatever. So the point is, you're going to type stuff up in Word, but when you get it onto the website, it needs to go into PDF form. Okay? So let's say I'm going to take, see, I'm going back to the website, and I need to, let's see, I want to bring up, let's say, last April's, the first meeting in April from last year. Let's just pretend that's this year's. Okay? So I'm going to come in here, select a file. Okay, so I'm going to go to my village board. I'm going to go to my agendas. This would be awesome if you did this. So our first meeting last year in April was this one right here. So I'm going to upload the PDF format of that. So I'm going to double click. All right, and it takes a little bit. So it's going to say what it's doing. It's crunching. It usually doesn't take long for a PDF. If you're uploading something like a JPEG or a movie or something, it'll take a little while. All right, so it's in there. Okay, if you want to see what it looks like, so here I was under add. If you're under the media library right there, this shows every single solitary document and photo that I've ever uploaded. Okay, so here's the April 9th, 2019 agenda. All right, so you see this goes down. This is everything I've ever uploaded. Every bit of minutes, every agenda, it's all right in here. Okay. All right, so now that we've done that, we've gone to media. Okay, we're in media now. If you're in, so when you get into media, you can either say, well, let me just hit pages just to remind you. Okay, so media, you can add new or just go to the library. If you can add something new no matter where you are. It just brings a different tab. Okay, so the media library sometimes takes a little longer because it brings everything in. But once you're in here, you can always just hit this add new or go to the add new. All right, so first thing I did is I uploaded the agenda. Notice that everything in here that's a document is a PDF. Okay, so next we're going to go to pages. Okay, I'm going to go to all pages. And we have to find meeting schedules. That's what it is. Like I said, if you don't know where it needs to go, you're going to have to, I'm not going to do it. You could visit the site and figure out where it goes and see what the name of the page is. So we're going to edit meeting schedule. Once again, I'm going to try to preserve formatting. Okay, so what I do is I come in here and I'll grab this whole thing, all right, and I'll just hit delete all of it except just a little piece of it. Now you notice that there's a little underline still there, so there's still some formatting there. Okay, so now what I do is I hit add media. It's going to bring me over to the media library. I'm going to click on the April 9th. I can either double click on it, hit insert, double click, we'll get it there, or just single click and hit insert. Okay, so I come back here. Sometimes I feel I have to like click back there, but bam, it put it back in and out. It says it still has this link on it, but I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, now it's April 9th. So it updated that. Okay, so now I'm going to hit update. All right, takes a second. All right, now I want to check the link out, so I'm just going to come up here and view the page. I'm going to click on this and make sure I go to those minutes I'm talking about. And there's the April 9th. Okay, so I'm going to then hit back button, go back to here. I'm viewing the page. Now if I decide, you know, I want to put the more recent ones in here, I'm going to hit edit page, because we figured that out on the last movie. You can put it at the top of the page, or there's one down here at the bottom of the page. But if you just click on that, then it'll come and just edit this page, and we won't have to, you know, go to all the pages and figure it out. So it gets me back in here. So I think the agenda that was in here was March. So I'm going to come in here, like I said before. If we want a new one to come in, I just take everything there except the little underline at the beginning. So I hit delete. I'm going to add media. Now let me see so March 10th, see, we should have an April 14th, but we don't. So let me just put that, this is what was there before, so I'm just going to insert. I'll wait a second. Does it pop in? Yeah, it just pops in. Okay, once again, you got to click out, then you come in over here, and it's the new link and everything. So I'm going to update again. And just confirm that I have it in there. So I'm going to just view that page. I click on the link, make sure it opens the PDF, and that's actually minutes. So that's not what I want there. So I come back, didn't want that, so I'm going to edit this page. That's all there is to, I'm just going to view the page. I always, anytime I do something, I just confirm that the link actually does work. Whoops, I wanted to view the page. Seems like I'm in edit mode still. View the page. All right, here I am. Click on that. All right, that's March 10th agenda. All right, so we got a little bit of work to do updating these. This should be the April 14th agenda, and this one you can do nothing until we have the April 28th. So once we get the April 28th. So I always have the most current second Tuesday and the most current fourth Tuesday agendas sitting up here. The planning board hasn't met. They didn't meet in February or March. So the last time they met was January. But Gigi Corral, John's wife, is the planning board secretary. So you should get in touch with Gigi to make sure that she sends you all their minutes and agendas as well. So this is the agenda place. Now I want to take you to how to add minutes. All right, so it's under meeting minutes. So probably the easiest thing is to be viewing the page to find these things. So I'm going to come over here to meeting minutes. You just hover over it, and there's the 2019 and 18. These are all village board minutes. And then I have planning and zoning. Since they only meet once per month, I've just kept it going this way. Now, remember, these minutes that go up here, we never put the unapproved minutes. So like for our April 14th that you distributed, not until they get officially approved on the 28th do they go on the website. And likewise, if you get a set of minutes from Gigi Corral, make sure that they are official minutes that can go up. Official minutes means they've been approved at the subsequent meeting. All right, so let's say that we're going to put some new minutes up here. So for the village board, okay? So I click here. I've got the 28th. So the March 14th were just approved and at our last meeting. So that'll be the next ones that go up here. So let me just go through that process again. Okay. So I'm going to edit this page. Okay. That's the easiest thing. I could go to dashboard, but then I have to navigate to this page. So I'm going to hit edit page. All right, and let's try this. Can I come over here and hit edit content, and I'm gonna just clone it. Bam. So now we got two March 10ths. All right, so let's say I want to put a different minute in here. Okay, let's just kind of review how we get this to happen. Okay, so first you'd go to the media, and you might have to add those minutes up there. I'm going to just, let me update this page for a second because I want to keep that on there. So I should have probably just uploaded the minutes first. But I'm now going to, whoops, I don't want to go there. Nope. Media. I want to add a new media. Come on. All right, here we are, add new media. All right, so I'm just going to pick some minutes. Okay, now in my directory, I've got minutes. These are all unapproved, so when I get them, I do my edits and send them back to you. Once we approve them, then Linda has sent me these. So let's just say I'm going to put for our last meeting. The one I was looking for was the second in March. So let me just take one from March. Okay. Let's take, so March 26th, 2019. So I put open. Okay, I selected that file. It's going to come in here. It's crunching, whatever crunching means. And now it's ready to use. All right. So now I guess I have to go to pages. All pages. Okay. And 2020 minutes. Now, even though the 2020 and 19 are from a drop-down menu, this screen just shows them as separate pages. So even if something is in a subdirectory, it's considered a page. So I'm going to hit edit over here. Okay, so I had already cloned that thing and I have the formatting. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm just going to delete. I probably don't even have to delete it. I can just probably add media and it's going to add it right over it. Let's just try it. Add media. I'm going to take those minutes that I just put in here, March 26, insert them into the page and see what happens. It doesn't seem happy doing that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's delete and just leave a little snippet. Okay, now add the media. March, insert it into the page. Wait a second. There it is. Okay, so it did not come in with the formatting. So all you do is, we'll click off of that for a second. So I click anywhere in here, and I want to put the blue, so I'm going to come up to the text font, click on that, bring this over, add the color to dark blue. All right, then the color is good. We're going to put text decoration, we're going to put an underline, and then we're going to go to font weight of bold. Okay. So the only thing I see is I got like a little bit of an extra underline here, so I'll just get rid of that, and I got a little extra underline over here. I'll delete some of that. All right, so now I'm going to hit update, and I'm going to test the web link. Okay, so we're going to view the page. Let's check the link. It opens that PDF nicely. Okay, and then I just scroll down, make sure the whole thing is there. All right, let's go back. And since I really don't want this in here, remember, just we'll hit edit page. And I'll come in here and hit the edit thing, and we'll just delete it. All right, the other way to insert something is I can just hit return off the last one. That'll open up a new box. I can just add the media right into the new box. I thought I could clone and use some of the formatting, but it doesn't look like it. So if I do that, it should pop in, and then once again you get that. It is a hot link, but we gotta change the color, and then we still have to do that formatting stuff. Maybe there's a way of automating this. You know, I just do what kind of works. All right, and then you'd hit update. But since I don't want this, if I just go and view the page, what's this? Edit page. No. Oh, I just want to get out of here. All right, so I can just come up here and say visit site. And let's go to meeting minutes 2020. These are still in here. I want to get rid of them. So I'm going to hit edit page. All right, and then we'll just delete, hit an update, and they should be gone for good. Hit update. Then I can visit the page. So nothing gets registered officially until we hit update. Then when we do update, we can go ahead and view the page, which we can see those minutes are out of there. So we need to get the March 24th minutes up there as soon as you can that we did. All right, that's doing minutes and agendas. So it's using the add media, and remember everything needs to be in PDF format. All right, we'll see you again.